I just encountered someone posting a Reddit post. It said, I want to learn how to increase my verbal IQ. I'm really smart with reasoning and spatial things and memory. I want to use grander range of conceptual vocabulary. Someone just said read book. Read book, dude.
Joe Biden was bad. Hell yeah! This is the most true thing I've ever heard. He was bad. Holy shit! This guy gets me. Donald Trump is not good. Brilliant! This guy's spitting facts. There's definitely something off about that guy. Glad someone is awake in this country. Everything is terrible, no matter what. Stop being such a doomer, nerd. When you absolutely killing it in the nursery, when you get the square peg in the square hole, sure! I was just absolutely getting that shit. Showing him how it's done Funky Town style. Got that dog in you. That circle in a circle dog in you. That dog which knoweth how to put a triangle in triangle. On an unrelated note, I was kicking it in the mental ward with my homie who was doing math and started hearing voices. I was in there because the aliens were definitely pinging my brain. And another homie who was on some sort of spiritual enlightenment step. I guess he had religious trauma syndrome. And we were discussing Revelation in the outside park, which they let us in for like 10 minutes a day. Cruelly and abusively, might I add. And I was like, yeah, so God will allow Satan to be like upon the earth. And he's like, oh God, I can't take this anymore. My other homie who did meth was just sitting there like, hey, yeah, man, keep talking, dog. I'm digging this story right now. He told me later when we were back inside, he's like, I just can't deal with Satan going, why is that the canon explanation and like lore for what he's doing? It's really just that simple when you think about it. Bro comes back as a dragon and wreaks heaven upon the earth, and he also knocks down the stars for some petty reason. What is this video? What is this video? Goodbye. Oh no! He's using his special attack! Quick! Bust it down super sexy style! Or else we're gonna get rocked! I refuse. I shall not be busting it down in any manner, much less super sexy style. What? This kind of dissent and defiance and disobedience and revolution and rebellion shall not be tolerated. It is absolutely unacceptable behavior. Consider the fireable offense. From life, I'm going to smite you now. Don't smite me. Touch me. What the fuck is going on here? There is to be absolutely no touching on the premises. I'm so upset. How could you do this? This is a blatant violation of protocol. Don't break the rules. I'll break your back. You absolutely freaky ass bitch. Shut your mouth. I am having... What if you were stopped by a cop and they were giving you major shit and it was looking over for you? And instead of explicitly resisting arrest, you just suddenly, without warning or explanation, hit them with the... Give me your fucking gun now! Hey now, you're a gay one. Get your gay on. Be gay. Hey now, be a gay dude. Be a gay chick. Stay gay. I don't think you are gay. But just for myself in my own head, I'm going to keep pretending that you're gay. Because I like it better that way. Why, though? Bro is not a gay female or a gay male or a straight male or a straight female. Bro is simply an entity who takes pleasure and delight in the fact that people are capable of being gay. Okay, buddy. Yeah, have fun with that. I'm sure you will. What is this? What is this being? What are their character motivations? What drives them? They need answers!
About Jesus?
He's the only religious figure that everybody wants a piece of.
Well,
No one
of course
said
they do.
Hinduism
How can
claims
you not
Buddha,
look at
except
that
maybe
handsome
New
Rizzler of
Agers.
a
No one
man?
said Hinduism
Unless
claims Krishna. No one
you
said
want to fight him
Islam
because you're
claims
Goku, and he's
Mohammed.
so
Or even
strong,
Buddhists.
which he
Jesus
is, but
was
I
the
prefer the
enlightened
first one. Hey, yo, why there a bomb in the bathroom? Why there a bomb in the bathroom?
Sheesh. I said sheesh. I said bust down. I said sheesh. Okay. Milkshake was not cheap. It was like $5 a piece. The place my soul is in, there's no peace. The peace I want is a Reese. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get Reese. I'm gonna get pieces of him. I will have Reese's pieces in my very hands. That's the number one reason not to vape, because then you won't have room in your very hands to hold the pieces of Reese, who definitely deserves it. What the fuck did Reese do? It's not just that, he's like a very valuable, like elephant ivory. There's lots of poachers. Reese is a very valued material. He's got precious metals in him. He's got coordinates to Mars. He's got the Epstein list in his liver, which is weird because he doesn't have like a normal human body. He shouldn't have a liver, but he does. He also has something called a dyer. It's the opposite of a liver. There you've got schematics for clean fusion energy and the plotted course by the Star Children for how humanity can transcend their consciousness into the next level of dimension. I have to kill you for telling you all this information, but I just thought you should know, for the lore anyway. Skibbing, 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 skibbing all I want. Skibbing, 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 skibbing quite a lot. Skibbing all around and skibbing where I see. Skibbing all I can because my heart and soul are free. Skibbity toilet. It is art, don't deny it. Skibbing is the highest culture that the world has. Skibbing reaches corners that math and razzmatazz could never surpass. Skibbing till I can't breathe. Skibbing in the spring breeze. Skibbing in the largest cities of every Earth's country. I skib, I skib, I skib until I skib without a thought. I skib because if I did not, this world would surely rot. Similar to my brain, but once you enter a state, you see any other as just pain. A healthy standard is set by the eye of those who of it perceive. And if you set them back to normal, as you call it, you would be a thief. To not be skib-enabled would be like wretchedly melting a coral reef. In all its beauty and magnificent boundless glory would be a tragic loss to see. Skib into the mountains where my culture is safe to keep.
Me to myself. You should probably stop vaping. You're gonna get lung cancer. But I've already been vaping so long, I'm definitely already gonna get lung cancer. So you want to get more lung cancer?
Yes, I'm an overachiever.
The Hat Man is sending in the Poopropian skinwalkers and the amphetamine insects. Buzz, buzz, hugs, and hugs the tongue. It does, it does. Beeping, creeping, sleeping, weeping, keeping eyes on the vein. Make it pain, we see rains inside the drain. Emerging from the fridge, there's an urchin in my curtains. Blackout curtains, curtain out the sun. We're done. The sun was the one fun place away from the...
We could use more lunch meat.
You better run. I am going to get you. You see that? I got him without even getting him. That's how good at getting I am. Look at him. The nerve. Just chilling like he can't get got. He's kind of majestic and stoic, though. I'll leave him be. You know, I might not be everybody's cup of tea, but at least I know I'm some people's cup of joe. Cup of joe, mama. I'm not sorry. Get absolutely destroyed, nerd.
And make sure to dislike this video to pay respects to Joe, my main man who has fallen in battle. Oh, what kind of monster could like that? Maybe the kind of edgy, contrarian, wise, black sheep that goes their own way. Is really esoteric and mysterious, confusing but good morals. Some kind of effortlessly attractive, strangely magnetic individual. Get it? I'm glazing you. Please like the video. I've been getting no likes. I've been getting way more views and less likes, which is terrible. I'm ratioing myself probably by posting utter shit like this. I think I've final stage brain rot. Genuinely. Sorry if I offended you or Joe Mama.
The idea of a baby-kissing politician is both creepy and unhygienic. I just wanted you to know that I thought that. It takes longer to make a protein shake than it does to drink it. This world is a fundamentally bad place. People are recycling so that it won't have an impact on the planet, but they're not doing anything about the heat death of the universe. How is recycling stopping the end of time, the doom, the serpent that devours all things? Fuck, it's hard to keep a straight face. It's hard to keep a straight face. I should have more control over my own emotional state. We don't even have any right to dictate who we are, and then we have to be us? Fitty! What is fitty? Pity 50-50. Phooey, foolish pithy. The IRS collects our taxes, and yet instead of free healthcare we get working roads? I'd rather have a pothole and crash on it and have a medical bill I can afford than to be living normally and have a medical bill I can't afford suddenly. No, okay, that's actually kind of... I'm cooking with that one, but... no, I was cooking with all of them. Why should I recycle if it won't keep the universe alive?
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger at her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, these start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Make it smart, make it snow.
Once upon a time I used to have my balls. Then on one dark night I sadly lost it all. Crazy girl cut up and ran, it's sad to say. No, I won't have my balls tomorrow cause I don't have them today. I loved it when Michael Jackson said, I always feel as though a human being of the species Homo sapiens sapiens, or some other form of entity, overall denoted by a certain level of conscious or sentient awareness and perception, is observing or spectating in a tangible, direct or indirect, but otherwise overall concrete manner in regard or relation to the specific constituent cloud of particles that defines myself and my daily actions and behaviors. In addition, the emergent phenomena of brain activity that I perceive as my consciousness finds it so believable as to be insistent upon as an absolute definitional matter-of-fact statement that I am absolutely and entirely unable to attain any notable or substantial level of anonymity, seclusion, isolation, solitude, concealment, or confidentiality, with the overall tone or implication being that I am very uncomfortable with this. Oh well.
Arthur, this fellow doesn't seem to be familiar with him. The Peaky Blinders, tell him, we are the Skibbity Sigma Rizzlers. There is to be absolutely no baby Gronk Ohio yacht in Birmingham. Throw out the remainder of the Kaisenadai spice. Bloody hell. They're using my boy!
What do you call a cat with no bridge and no ball of yarn? Can't yarn. What do you call a guy who goes out with a firearm to rob somebody because he doesn't have any money? Strapped for cash. What do you call a guy in a yellow shirt who wants to go dance with a Latina but he doesn't know how to salsa? A nerd with no sense of fashion and no rhythm. What do you call a guy who wears sunglasses during an eclipse? Fashionably retarded. What do you call a guy who wears eclipse sunglasses after the eclipse? Fashionably late. What do you call a guy who goes looking for the Loch Ness Monster but he forgot how he got there? An amnesiac. What do you call a guy who's allergic to water? H2 out of luck. What do you call a guy who is not charitable with a currency known as fuck because he only has US dollars? A guy who could not give a fuck.
What do you call a guy who will let people put multiple items on his back as some sort of platform and take note of how many items are on him by number, and then when punched, launch them all off at his opponent? A counter. What do you call a guy who just made this video? So sorry. So sorry for his actions. What do you call a guy who's looking for Bigfoot, but he keeps stepping on the tracks and ruining and squishing them because the breadth of his foot is too large and covers the tracks? Bigger foot. I'm ending it soon, probably.
This guy may look cute, but what if I told you he was anti-Semitic? Andre. The Jews. Hanukkah. Shabbat. Okay, Shabbat is fine. I sometimes, and don't tell the feds this, think thoughts. I know! Be careful with whom you share this information. It could cost me my life.
Top 10 Gooby Woobies. Number 10, we got Goopu Lupu. He's hella funny. Then we got Stupu Dupu. What a goat. Then we got Goopy. He's a menace. Don't let his appearance fool you. Then we got TJ Crean. What a beast. Then we got Mr. Denmark. Love him. No list is complete without Glub Tubbis Weppel. Then we got Mr. Dubstep. Oh, it's Gub Gub. I love Gub Gub. Then we got Aaron. And this guy.
Bring my image to the void. Remember my face when you see God. See God.
Did he die? Did he really die? Did the man, did the physicist who discovered the smallest possible unit of measurement in quantum physics, did he in fact have an IQ? Why did I sound like Harlan Ellison narrating Am? You know, the evil robot. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad that the AI search overview on Google has confirmed for me, since I cannot think for myself, whether or not it's over for me now. I'm gonna have a...
Now listen, I may not know much. I don't know that this counts as espresso, but I sugarly, most certainly, am quite depresso.
Skibbity Biden, skibbity Biden, Biden bust down like Biden. Okay, I am not hiding. Okay, I am not tired, but Joe Biden's tired. Oh, skibbity Biden, skibbity Biden, Biden, fuck you.
What do you call a big metal circle in a theme park that people get into little carts within and go around up and down, but it's made out of iron
a Ferris wheel.
Ah, well, you see, Batman. You don't. You don't see Batman.